and fourth-dimensionally impossible. With that I say, in 5 minutes we shall experience space caterpillars and cosmic consciousness. Be ready.
I believe it.
I can't just listen to a bass guitar. I have a phobia of bass guitars. I've had a phobia of bass guitars since I was a kid. I was also afraid of the Garbage Pail Kids. They were just simply drawn trading cards, but it looked like I was peering into the eyes of God and seeing these crudely drawn children suffering.
Not the only one.
I outgrew one, but I'm still afraid of the bass. Luckily, this is an ensemble, and not just a bass guitar. Now, if the Garbage Pail Kids were up on stage, and one of them was playing the bass, that might cancel each other out. But I guess we'll never know. Yet.
Yes.
Join us as we take a voluntary excursion on board the Proofreaders mobile family office. We have flyers and business cards, and we'll move logs around for no reason. We'll show you that 1.8 hertz is undetectable. It is undetectable. We'll also prove to you that that is the way it is because it is that way. We'll tell jokes with the accompaniment of an accordion, all the while growing a third arm out of our back. We'll wonder what the deal is with the fire department and why they sound like the type of organization that would bring the fire. Cripes, I need someone to put out the fire. I could enlist the aid of the water department and refer to them as New York's wettest. I'll order coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning at the only place that serves coffee at such an ungodly hour and wonder whether it's fresh. We'll entice Maude to throw cupcakes at your face with the caveat that there will be approximately 2 cupcakes per face. Martin is outside. Won't you let him in? Texas Joe is proud of Stephen because Stephen has Meatloaf as a musical influence. Jack gets a contact high from cosmic consciousness and as a result refers to himself in the third person as Jackington. After all, we are society's lost children. There is a point of reference, but there is no gravitational reference. There aren't enough facts about dinosaurs in any song that is written about dinosaurs. Ebenezer's Picture Show is the most exciting place I know. All they keep selling us is cheap shit. 6 months for the skillet, 6 months for the lid. Somebody holds my cigar and let the boogie master gets on the floor. But you doesn't ask to call me Johnson. How do you tell your parents that you'd like to become a coroner? How do you know if you're having a stroke? What is the meaning of this? What is up with that? Mr. Green Fortune Teller, what is your name? I look for a Polaroid camera, but I can't find any film that hasn't expired. And I use my antique inkwell as an ashtray because I've run out of ink. Why? Because we don't strip away layers. We don't change. We just gradually strip away layers until we finally arrive at who we always originally were. from me a little while ago that I had two childhood phobias, and one of which I outgrew. The other one still haunts me to this day. And the only ones who can protect me from the bass guitar are the space caterpillars. This is their mating call. Am I right?
Yes, yes, he's right. Everyone, J.D. Blair, he's right. All right, let's
1, 2, 3, 4.
Horses trailing Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for coming. This was a lot of fun. Oh, we have a band introduction before we sign off.
Thank you. Thank you very much all for showing up. This is Proofreaders' second appearance at Pete's Candy Store. I think the caterpillars ate all the candy, so it's just simply Pete's. No. Here we have Maude Ertel, lovely Maude Ertel on lead vocals. The elegant and eloquent Maude Ertel. Stephen Vallone on keyboards. Stephen and I go back a long way. And it's good to see its improvement every day. We have Jack O'Reilly on bass. And crouched over here on the back is Texas Joe Izzo on drums. That's another piece of delightful trivia that we'll go into maybe in our third appearance. We'll give you something to come back for, along with the great words and music of Proofreaders. And last but not least, we have Martin Newman on lead guitar. I'm delighted to call this band a band that I manage. They have, the five of them have protected me from kidney beans, intergalactic kidney beans, and glow-in-the-dark bowling balls for longer than I care to imagine. And let's hope this continues on. Puts a smile on my face.
Jamie Scott Blair on the comedy. I don't know if that was stand-up comedy or like intro comedy.
It was actually stand-up relief.
Stand-up relief, everyone. Jamie Blair. We got one more song for you. It's My Best Memory. Let's forego the introduction. All right.
Nobody grows in a capsule. Tensors conform to what we are. Insularity programmed myself in to be delivered I can't believe I spent 10 seconds on this. I can't believe that I'll ever be fooled anything. Everything is perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.